Two words, viewers. We're back. Come on! Run intro. Welcome back, viewers, and I welcome you back to this scene here. Wycombe 4, Coventry 3. Oh, it was tough. Only played one game off video this time because of the big games we've got coming up. But it was this massive game against Coventry that we just about won 4-3 after going 2 goals ahead twice. Jacobson, absolutely on form. I've discovered long throws from him and McCarthy are a very good tactic. But we played very well. They just wouldn't give up, really. Fair play to Coventry, but we managed to hold on, and it was tough at the end. But that is a massive win for us. And as I said, we are back behind the Portsmouth and Doncaster, 2 points off second, 3 points off first. We can do this. We can do this. And I bring you a big episode today where we play Ipswich, Peterborough and Sunderland. 3 teams all in the playoff hunt and promotion hunt. So it's going to be a massive episode for us. And I'm going to bring you to our team. So here's the team that I have gone for. It's the same team that I played against Coventry with only one exception, and that is that David Wheeler is expected to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. So it's not good. We're bringing Gomez in, who's played well off the bench, so his time. We've got Smith back, he just needs some fitness, so he will probably come in at some point. Chong has started to come in to his own a little bit on that right side as well. So I've got options, so it's not the end of the world, but it's just how big a player he was for us. And he really was when it comes to scoring goals and creating goals as well. Right, so let's get into this game then. So here we are, Ipswich at home. Of course, you'll remember me telling you about the dastardly refereeing decision last time we played Ipswich. So let's hope that doesn't repeat itself. As we get the ball here with Stewart at the back line, plays it to John Batty, down to Mr. Wycombe and Gape. I brought Bloomfield in I brought him in last game to match to kind of use his work rate to expose them, and I think I'll just keep him in because he played so well in that game. Is Chung outside, really coming into his own now, plays it to Gomez, Nakin Fenwar, and he should have scored. What chances like that? And here we go, they have a chance, and with return, and Alsop. I'm wondering what happens then. It's a free kick though, as they have a throw here on this side, and I don't know what we're doing there as Jackson comes running in. Stewart tries to get it, doesn't. It's a penalty. Didn't look too much like one to me there. I'm not going to look because it always tortures me. We'll just come on, else up. Garbutt steps up and he scores. That's not good. About New Year's Day celebrations. 16 minutes gone. We're 1-0 down. See, it's this kind of thing where, Akin Fenwar has to score his chance, and, we're having 5 shots, but only one of them's on target. We do have the ball now with McCarthy, Kashket, Chong, and we've played it round really nicely again so far. Stewart goes all the way back, as I say that, to Alsop, to John Batty. We're patient with it. Here's Gomez. That's a great ball to Chong now, if he can just find someone in the middle. He can, it's Kashket! 1-1, and we're back in this game, and that is what we needed. Our wingers on either side are playing such good football at the minute. The Manchester Loneys and Gomez there, that's such a great ball. And Chung just puts it in the middle. I've told Chung to stop taking shots or take less shots because he just can't shoot. And now he's got an assist, so progress. McCarthy, I've noticed, is really, really tiring. It's worrying after only 45 minutes. And this is the issue I foresee with the team, and I think we're facing already tiredness. And I think that's what happens in real life as well. As they've got the ball just before half time, and we're judge, and they score. And how many goals have we scored like that just before half time? Just after we've scored as well. It's just too easy there. We win it there, but no one's attacking the ball down space. It's a Judge. Judge will always take chances like that. It's always been his thing. It's half time. We're gonna have to take McCarthy off. I don't know what's happened, whether he's injured, but we'll do that. But it's, that's just worrying. And this is why we've fallen off, because it's just the lacking concentration. You know, we have the ball, we take the shots, but when it comes to defending, I will talk about transfers in a bit as we go 3-1 down, and that's just awful. I'm out of words. I'm out of words. As I was saying, I'm going to talk about transfers again in a little bit. Oh, Gape's injured. Something happens every time I'm trying to talk about transfers. As you know, I haven't got a lot to spend, if anything. I've made some alterations to things, and I'll explain a little bit more. But I do have someone in mind that might help our problem, but whether we can get him in, I've been trying for a while really. But I'll show you in a minute. As somehow at the minute we still say third. As they come forward again. The only thing is that once we get this period out of the way, we've played all the playoffs teams and the promotion chasing teams as we go 4-1 down now. The thing I also worry is that I've failed on my domestic objectives. So I kind of feel like, despite signing the contract and doing well in the league, my job's not exactly secure. But we'll see. See, I don't know. Maybe it's not the end of the world if we don't go up this season, because whilst of course I want to go up and of course I want to do well, the thing that we're missing is players like James Norwood and Alan Judge. You know, Cashket's great, but he's not quite one of them. But what we would need is money. And I'm not sure if we, at the minute, have the power to attract players like that. That is one of the disappointing games. Ipswich have thrashed us 4-1 at home, and it just gets to that point now. It's kind of like, what do I do? Luckily, we stay third. It seems everyone else around us has lost, which is a shame, really, because that was a real good chance for us to kick on. But you know, Doncaster lost, Portsmouth, where are they? They lost. We lost, obviously, and Sunderland lost as well. So Ipswich are the only ones that benefit from that. We do have to move on. So what I've done transfer-wise to start with is Stockdale has gone back, as well as Oberthor. Now you might not have seen Oberthor. That I didn't really play him apart from in the Trick or Trade Trophy or the leasing.com or whatever it's called. But it was a signing prior to when I got here. Don't think he's on here because I let him go. But I just didn't think we needed him, and if I could free up any wage budget, same with Stockdale, he was on quite a bit. As you can see, we've only got that left, but I might have to spend a little bit over it. I'm at the stage now where do I try and spend over just to get us going? Do I break the bank to get us up? This is what I'm thinking. We're going to go on to our next game now, which will be against Peterborough. So we're going away to Peterborough now in another big game. They're all big games at the minute, and I think they will be from now on as we're in the coming towards the back end of the season. We've got Peterborough and Sunderland away now. In my eyes, we have to go and get 6 points. So let's go over to that then. So here we are, Peterborough away. This is the team that I've gone for. Brought Charles back in with Stewart just to freshen up a bit. Charles is fit again, so we're going to give him a go. Don't know how long we'll be able to play, but we want to get that match shot on us back up. Gone with Mr. Wycombe again, just because Gabe's tiring a bit, and with everything that's going on, just thought we'll rest him a little bit. Sticking with Gomez and Chong on either wing, because I think when they're on their game, they can. Smith, they're still telling me to only give him 45 minutes at the minute, so he's not quite there yet. Wheeler's still out. So options wise, I think that's the best. And sticking with Kashka and Akinfenwa again, simply because that's all we've got. So let's get into this then. So here we are, away at Peterborough. It's all about winning games to stay in touch with the top teams now. We slip up. We got lucky last time. We won't continue to. Of course, this was the game at home we went 3-0 up on and drew 3-3, so got high hopes as they come at us now. Don't foul him. We've got the cross, and they've scored within 8 minutes. We're just defensively at the minute, we're just awful. It's just as we come forward, try and get back into this game. Akinfenwa just about gets the ball over to Chong, who comes in and can have a shot now, but he can't shoot, of course. It's so frustrating. This happens so much in that there's just no highlights. I think it's just the way we play. As I said, it's great when you're winning, but we nearly come away with that then, as they're just playing us apart. We do defend well though, and Chong can break now. Running at them. Can he get a cross in? He does beat his man, and he shoots again. I need to take him. I need to tell him to stop doing that. You just can't shoot. You're not very good. Shoot less often. It's odd there. Oh my god. There's better options there. I've got to say, it's one of the most. He's a great player, but one of the infuriating players I've ever managed on this game. He's just. 1 minute he's like, doing wonderful things, and the next minute he's doing stupid things like he did 5 minutes ago. As we got the ball now in the middle of the park, we really need a goal here. We go back to Elsa. I do really feel like this is one of those games where this is one of those seasons where we're falling away. As we go in one at the back, I don't see where we're going to go on that run we had at the start of the season. Again, it might just be we played the teams that are not so good, and the way the fixtures work out mean we play all the, as you've seen, we playing all the playoff and promotion teams together. But there's so many games where we're just not turning up for. And I don't know how as a manager I think some of it is my tactics, and I'm probably tweaking too much before a game. As we get a good ball in there, but they just head it away. Maybe I just need to stop tweaking, stop doing too much and analysing it all and trying to play to the teams, and just play to a formation they all know and they're comfortable with. I think it's good with some games, but not all, as we've got a chance here to just break in. No one sees a run by McCarthy, but it's out to Gomez. Akinfenwa. Gomez now has a shot, it's just wide. And we are going to make the Chong change that they're suggesting. We know with Smithy, if he comes under something here, back from injury. Again, everywhere else seems to be slipping up at the minute, but the top teams are. Here we are, these are the long throws that were working so well against someone, I can't remember who now. and Charles should have scored. You've got to be scoring chances like that. I've just got no words. As we get a ball in, it's knocked away, and we decide to get back into position rather than go to the ball. It's not just run through our entire team, and Alsop claims it, but that's just poor. And this is a thing. I looked at the bench, and I haven't really got anything that's gonna change, like push us on to get back into this game. And this is where it falls down as a team being so threadbare. I mean, trying to bring players in is a nightmare because there's just no budget at all. As Kashket comes away with it, there's lots of options. He goes out to Gomez, who beats his man. There's no one really in the box, and that's just awful. So we're going to play it out from the back here. Oh, we're a bit behind. Forward, I can defend well then. Kashket, come on. Oh, just not been our day today, has it? And then just bring Samuel on, I think. Or do I? Yeah, give him a chance, but I just don't think Samuel's good enough. It's just poor again. And you know, we're 3 points off second, so we're not away from it. 4 points off first, so we're not out of it, but we just need to start winning games, and those losses hurt. I've got one more game for you today on what has been a terrible episode so far. I said we're back too early, didn't I? Sunderland's next, so we'll get straight into that, and I'll try and see if I can do any transfers in the meantime. As I'm going through viewers to get to the next episode, I've seen something quite worrying. Dominic Gape, end of contract. That's alright, I'll offer him a contract. We're in trouble. He's fine for this season, but it looks like he'll be gone next season. So here we are, this is what I've gone for the Sunderland game. Made one change, brought Onyedema in, brought Fred in for Chong, just because after last game's shenanigans. I'm also going to bring Gape in for Mr. Wycombe as well, just to almost go back to basics. I haven't messed with it. I'm going to. This is a way I want to play. Just go play it. Gonna let them play it. Not keep tweaking it. Not be Mr. Tinker. Because when I wasn't messing with it, I was just letting them play. We were winning games. So we'll go with this. This is a big one. This is because they can go above us if they win. So we'll just get into it. We'll see how we do. We need to break this little 2-game loss streak we've got. It can't go to 3. The stage in the light. It's such a weird ground. I went there with Birmingham once, and because you're so up high, it's just so like the seagulls are like level height with you. It's so bizarre. But we'll get into it. Stop talking about seagulls and let's get into it. So they've got a free kick, which just worries me straight away. Lyndon Gooch with it. Say, God, Olsen out wide. It's 1-0 within 3 minutes. And this has just been the story of the last few games. And that sees us, and this is a problem. We got down to 5th now. Jacobson with a long throw. They've caused problems. The keeper just grabs it easily. So it's thrown out. And Gooch is just running through, and that's poor, but God, that should be 2 there. I don't know what's happening. I defend. I'm starting to regret, but my chairman, I put him on looking to get some transfers in or put bids in just to see what we've got. And we put a Dover player in as a young centre back, and I kind of regret not going for it in the end because he wasn't brilliant, but he could have just been cover. Might have to see if we can go back as Fred comes forward. Kashket now. You know he's dangerous in these positions. He's got no one there with him though, but Onyedima does pick it up back. Kashket, it's a good save by the keeper. And Sunderland will just clear it here. Scowen, former Wycombe player, is it to Gooch, who beats Jacobson far too easily. And it's give a penalty for that. It's stupid, but it's not a penalty. As Maguire steps up, and it's 2. And we are literally falling apart. As they have a ball again. If they score again, we're going to have to go to damage limitation, I think. There just isn't. And we do eventually clear it. And I confirm what I will try to bring it away, bless him. There's just no one else with him. He does well, though. He gives it to Gape, gives it to Gomez. He tries to beat his man, but gives that to Jacobson. And that's the end of the half. What's the point? Just wasting my time. They've got corner now. Knocked away. We're nowhere near getting to it. And they try and work it back in. And Gooch is in here for 3. Alsop makes a good save. Jacobson with good tackle, and we just clear it. As we come to half time, it's been awful again. It has just been terrible. It's just been. And they're coming forward again. Jacobson. Oh my God. Gooch has tore us apart today. Right, I should have got that guy in. Right, let's try and. That's all I can do. What are we doing back here? Blooming hell. Cashcoat picks this up here and plays it out to Gomez well. Gets a bit lucky. See if he can do anything, and he does. We're back in this now. We're back in this. A glimmer of hope. This is the thing with Gomez. It's very much like Chong in that I think he's a better player, but he's too inconsistent. I'm going to be a bit bold. Do this. I'm being Chong on this side. I'm going to go like this, as they do have a free kick to kind of finish it off. They very nearly do. I come for this to give Gomez a little bit more room in the midfield to try and work something for us. There we are. This is what I want. Give him space. His shot is blocked, and that's not what I wanted. But Chong very nearly gets it, and that's it. Press them. We're really going at them now, trying to force a mistake. We can win this back, and we do. Chong, this is what I want to see. He's got no options, but he finds Smith anyway. Back to Garner. Yes, it's 2-0. No, it's not 2. It's 2-2. We're back. We're back. Oh my God, this team. Oh my God, James Garner. Oh, he's wonderful. We haven't seen him do something like that for a while, but it's just, oh my God, he just hits it. He hits it. And we are back in this game. Come on, lads. This is what we needed. And that's it. See, that point just changes the whole complexion because we're back to third. It just pushes them back down. It puts us back within kind of touching distance of the automatic promotion places. And that will be it. I'll take the draw, away at Sunderland after going 2-0 down. We'll take that. It's a building block, a rebuilding block. Chung just switched off, but I don't care. That is it's not the best result, but it's a good result. We managed to claw a point there. And after the 3-game special that was just awful and wasn't what we wanted, we sit third in the league. We're 3 points off automatic promotion. Portsmouth are starting to pull away a little bit, but let's just focus on that second place now, 1 game at a time. We're starting to come out the end of this really tough period of games. Coventry and Blackpool will be the end of that as we play them. Then we go on to MK Dons, Bristol, Fleetwood, these teams that are down the bottom mid-table that we should be beating, and on the whole we have, with probably the exception of Burton. So we should get through this period. We've got Rochdale next, who are again up for the playoffs. I'm going to play that off screen. I'm going to play Coventry, who are 11th, and Blackpool, who are 9th. So teams that have actually fallen away. It's the return of Ronan for Blackpool. So is he still there? My old nemesis. He is. Return of Ronan. So hooking to get one over him after they were the first team to beat us this season. So if we can get back into that form, it's looking back. See, 2 goals to pull us back has changed the whole complexion of my mood in this season. That was a massive point there. I think it's bigger than it seems, really. So that just brings us to the end of what has been on the whole a poor episode, performance-wise. I did hope you enjoyed it despite all of that. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, then please press the subscribe button down below. As ever, if you've got any ideas about how I can improve the save and make it more interactive or fun, just leave a comment down below. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Hugh24. Hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you.